collaboration.
Yes, it is.
And it's a collaboration between Kenyan filmmakers and whom?
This film was a collaboration between us and 4 students from the Hamburg Media School. They came over. They had seen the story in the papers, and the guy who was the producer is called Tobias. Really wanted to do a film in the country, as in he wanted to do a film here in Kenya, because he was also given an option after he read the film idea. Said, yeah, you can come do this in SA. You just recreate Isli or Nairobi there.
Yes.
And then you can do it there. But he actually chose to say, we want an authentic film, so we'll do this in Kenya with a team of Kenyan filmmakers. The beauty is, the Kenyans who were on this film constituted about 95% of the entire crew, and then the other 5% were the German team.
What difference does it make, not just for work, but also for the authenticity of the movie when it is shot in the location in which the events have taken place?
I believe, like, especially for a movie such as this, that's so close to the hearts of so many Kenyans, there's a certain energy that's, you can't put it on a spreadsheet or anything, but there's a certain energy that is here, that when you shoot a Kenyan story on Kenyan soil, there's a certain energy it gives your film. And then having people who, I would believe if we took this to South Africa and told South African crew and cast to like shoot this movie, they'd be like, oh, so this happened somewhere far off in Kenya. It's those things, when something happens so far away from you, it doesn't really, you don't really feel it, it doesn't affect you. But to come to Kenya and tell people, we're doing a movie about this incident, and people go like when I heard about it, I was like, yeah, I read about that story, I heard about it. Like, it has a special place in my heart because it was Kenyan and because it was our fellow man, and because it's such an amazing story, like people standing up, like the humanity of it all, like people standing up for their fellow man. So I believe shooting a Kenyan story on Kenyan soil is important because of that energy and that attachment to the story.
And now to the way in which it's been received.
Yes.
You have been you have participated in, been nominated in, and been awarded. Is that correct? Of 58 different film festivals.
Yes, that is correct. The film received a very warm reception. The first time I actually watched it on big screen was earlier this year in Germany, when it was being released along with the other graduate films for the Hamburg Media School, and I was surprised at just how moved people in the audience were. And when I saw that, I knew that you introduced this film into a cinema with people from all over the world, and there will be tears, people will be deeply moved, and that kind of thing. And we're just grateful that we've had such a lovely reception all around the world. The beauty is, out of the 58 or 59, we're not exactly sure, we should count again, it hasn't just been on the continent. So it's people from South Africa watching the film, people from Zanzibar watching the film, people from the States watching the film, people from Europe watching the film. And so I think it's been received very warmly across the entire planet.
What does it mean for you to be this close to the Oscars?
It is amazing. One, for Kenya, because yes, we've had some success on a global scale, with Lupita winning an Oscar and everything. But to have a film that is a story that's truly a Kenyan story, and something that's very remarkable, something that could set the pace for how people view relationships between different religions in a time when everything is just so extreme, so hostile. To have a story like that come out of Kenya, and not just to have it come out of Kenya, but to have that story in a place where the entire world can see it, that is a big deal. And I think in terms of getting a nomination, I think this would be a first. This would be a Kenyan first. So we're excited. I think the whole industry is excited. The cast and crew are excited. So
it's an understatement.
Yeah.
Very.
Like excitement doesn't, my vocabulary doesn't, I don't think it ends as like at excited, but what I'm feeling right now, it's like we could be going to we will be by faith.
Yes.
It won't be going to the Oscars. It's
Parting shot, sort of greatest takeout for you as a person, as a result of having played the specific role that you played in WATU WOTE.
I think the greatest takeaway is the lesson of courage. Like, we all try to be courageous in our own, I think in the heroic movie sense of the word, like you want to be the knight. If you're a man, you want to be the knight in shining armor, saving the damsel in distress. But what the story shows us is that, like, that situation, the bus attack could have happened to any of us. I could have been taking a bus to Mandera, visiting or like on business or something. But like, the story here is that in your little way, like, if you see something happening to your fellow man, it doesn't matter if you know them, if you speak the same language, if you're the same religion, if you're the same nationality, it doesn't matter. It's like standing up for your fellow man and being courageous to say, like, I know the consequences of what I'm doing, but I'm doing it because it's right. And yeah, like, the definition of courage is that in your own life, whenever you see an opportunity to stick your neck out for your fellow man, for your fellow man, yeah, you do it.
So you've got to write in, leave some comments, let us know where you would love to watch it from, and we'll let Bramwell know. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming into studio today.
Thank you for having us. This
Thank
was
you.
fun. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Even
WATU WOTE.
yeah.
You've got to watch it.